Hey, I hope you're okay. It's been so long. Yeah, the pandemic totally sucks. How have I been? Well, my uni went online in March, and I was so happy. Although I knew I would miss my wonderful friends Groningen and the Dutch weather, I was looking forward to some downtime with my parents and the cutest dog in the whole world. Oh, how I missed Hachi. The world went dead and everything was virtual, and that is never how I liked it. Staring at a screen for literally everything made me think like I was losing touch with the outside world. Somehow, I told myself that whatever happens outside the comfort of my own four walls was not my concern. I was just being cynical. But things were falling apart so fast, it felt like a car crash you can't prevent. During the lockdown, I focused on my old room. I turned it back into the way it was when I lived here. It hadn't changed much, anyways. The big wall still had that graffiti, and the cute gym was still vibing with the music. God, it seems like such a long time since I left this place. It's sad to think this room was my whole life 2 years ago. Now that my horizons have broadened, it doesn't seem enough. But I'm 20 years old and I still imagine living in my future house. Here will be the living room, here I can house my pet, here I'll put my books, here I can live my life. But all of that seems far away. I would make paintings but never quite managed to put down on canvas the ultra 4K high definition pictures in my head. I guess I overestimated my skill. Does that happen to others? I still hold on to my flimsy hope that one day I do become an accidental artist, living in Paris in an apartment filled with paint, smoking a cigarette, eating baguettes. And so I would sign my name on those mediocre pieces of artwork, hang them up on walls, hoping that one day in the future, if I'm famous, someone, maybe a kindred spirit, will understand what they say. I thought the books on my shelf seemed kinda lonely. I would flip through them not comprehending the words, for my brain had become a huge ball of yarn. Thank God the pages of books turn yellow. It makes it romantic to read them. I have so many books and so little time. I need 100 more years to simply read. And so the days passed, reading, writing, laughing, crying, fighting, sleeping, lazing around with a book in my hand, a TV in front of me. Sometimes I'd find myself living one of those stressful weeks when I would be aggressively highlighting my astronomy textbooks. I kept telling myself the world might be chaos, but it is a blip in time. It's really funny, but it's hard for me to talk about my friends. Some part of me doesn't want to fully show how much I love them in my own way. I can't explain why I don't care about some things they like, or why surprise birthday parties aren't really my thing, or how I care about them so much I get upset. I'm just like that. But I know I love them because when they smile, when they laugh, when they talk, I feel fresh. Like I can be myself, no filter and all. My friends were in the same city I was in, but we couldn't meet. Ironic how limitations arise only when you badly want to meet long-lost friends or lovers. 4 long video call filled months later, they came home and somehow it was like they had never left. We talked, hugged, laughed as if the pandemic never happened. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't doing enough, that my life was a race and I was already behind. That every hour, every minute, every second was an opportunity to pass others up on the road that would take me to where I wanted to be. Where did I want to be? I had anxiety for a few days, but that's normal. One of those days, I finally had to sit down and write in my journal 4 small paragraphs of what I wanted from life and what I had already accomplished and who I might become. Some of what I had written might be inaccurate, but it was a part of the process. In July, I could see the world around me waking up. I foresaw things would try to go back to normal, but never exactly as it was before. Right now, the city is bustling with life. People are out on the streets, working, shopping. I would never have thought in my wildest dreams that this would be the new normal. It seems daunting to take on a world this broken and flawed. Or was it never flawless at all? What was supposed to be a month-long stay has bled into 6 months of me keeping myself busy. And along the way, though I might not have been outside as much or have had a lot of contact with people, I've learned a lot, mostly from myself. I've realized that even though it might not feel like it, I'm more normal than I think I am, and that's the coolest part. The days pass fast enough, but the moments in between the seconds are excruciatingly slow. And it's so weird to say, even after all this time, I still haven't managed to master them. My mom said to me, it's the small moments that matter. And I've come to realize these last few months that that is accurate. A hug with my dad, me giving Haji his favorite treat, me snooping around the house to disturb mom, these are moments I didn't have a year ago, and for them all I can be is thankful. Right now I feel like a child asking everyone, is it going to be okay? And the only one answering back is me. But I've learned to trust my judgment and navigate in an open void. I think it's the one good thing that came out of the pandemic, don't you? Introspection.